So this is Library on Legs. Tonight we're legs adjacent. If you listen, you can hear them all chewing on their early morning snack. So it's taken me 3 months to get this video done. Let's see if I get it done today. This is the Bell Tube Nightclub Challenge, and this is my nightclub. So I thought it would be a fun place to do it, and I've tried so many times to get it done. So yeah, here we go. Number one is your favorite drink and the book that pairs with it. In this case, I would have to say the character that pairs with it. That would be Sandman Slim and the Roy Rogers. Because he's really a good guy. You know, he's a cowboy. And he rides a steel horse, and, you know, he's misunderstood. He's a hero. All right, number two would have to, I have to start to look at my list. Number two would be Neon Lights. And the cover that grabbed you, that would be Of Sea and Shadow by Will White. Where on the cover there's this very casual character, sort of swinging, not even swinging, just sort of hanging by a rope, looking off the deck of his ship at some ginormous elder creature way off in the distance. And he just doesn't seem to be that bothered by it. I thought that was incredible. Let's see. Number three, Bouncer, the book that would not let you in for the longest time. That would be The Chronicles of Thomas Covenant, the first book, Ill Earth War by Stephen R. Donaldson. Took me 40 years to read that book. I finally did. It was good. But it took me 40 years to get through it. That's something. Number four, A DJ's Choice, the perfect for a new fan, a new fantasy reader. This will be different than it was 3 months ago because I just finished a series called The Enchanter General, the final book being Merlin Redux, and it was great. Oh, God, the author, sorry, I'll put it in the comments. Oh, bugger. Yeah, anyway, that was an absolutely fabulous series. A little bit of history, a little bit of magic, a little bit of folding of the two, and absolutely great character development. It's just a great series. Highly recommend it. And easy, not complicated, and familiar with history, so good stuff. Number five, Disco Ball, part of a vibrant world. I'm going to go back a ways and say Pip and Flinks, which is still one of my favorite series, by Alan Dean Foster from way back when. But it's, I don't know how many books it is, but I've read quite a few of them and thoroughly enjoyed all of them. Just a great animal companion, really fun young character coming into his own. It's really fun stuff. Nightclub work while we chat here. Next one would be number six, Dance Floor Diva, the book that had me dancing from first to last. One I should have not turned away from myself so fast, because that would be a necromancer called Gam Gam. I love this little book. It was so charming and yet not entirely sweet. Just excellent. Really great characters, great little side themes. Necromancy, because who doesn't love that? And found family, and I just really love this little book. So I bought a sweatshirt. Yeah, there it is. Okay, number seven, the guest list. Which author would I invite to an exclusive book theme party? Well, that's got to be Christopher Buehlman, because he was, as far as I understand, a Renaissance Festival insulter. And that would just be a blast, having him at a party. I don't even know if we would end up talking about his books. We just let him sit there and insult us. Yeah, Christopher Buehlman. Number eight, the book that you read before it was popular. I don't know if I read this before popular, but Between Two Fires, again, Christopher Buehlman. I was talking about that book on like 3 years ago when I read it, and it seems like a lot of people were like, that's on my list, that's on my list, that's on my list. It's still on a lot of people's list, and it's still amazing. It's still an absolutely brilliant book, so that's probably the one I would have read before. See the beasties? My nightclub is quiet. There's not much, music, except the sound of them eating, which is awesome. Okay, where am I at? Nine. Dance Battle. What characters would you see in a face-off? So I have two really. And one would be for fun, just a dance battle, not fighting, just literally dancing, and that would be Salvia Cacophony from Sam Sykes' Grave of Empires. Oh crap, I'm sorry, but great series. The first one. God, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. It's early. Seven Blades in Black, I think. Sam Sykes, though, absolutely amazing character, Salvia Cacophony. And I would want to pit her against Monza Mercado. Make them dance. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It would certainly be interesting. And then for a fight, I recently read this book called Deathstalker with a character named Valentine. And it was a great character. And I want to see him pit against toys from the Joe Ledger series, because now would be a fight, but not to the death. No, it might be hard to hold either one of them back. So it would be fun. Okay, next we have The Midnight, the book I couldn't put down. That would be Frankenstein in Baghdad. That is the last time I read a book almost straight through. It was my day off and I was supposed to be writing with a W, and instead I was, I was reading a book, and I still love it. It's still one of my top 10 favorite books of all time. All right, this is where things get tricky because my list is on the back of a, tricks box. Yeah, it's a little silly, but I like to recycle. So what are we on here? We're on 11, The After Party, the book that gave you a book hangover. Oh, that would be The Wind-Up Girl. Still gives me a book hangover. That book twisted me in knots, flipped me upside down. Oh God, the audiobook is amazing. The narrator is brilliant. The characters are so fleshed out. The world is so fleshed out, and it's so unique in the weirdest possible way. Love The Wind-Up Girl, Paolo. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to destroy your last name. I'm not even going to try. Paolo is his first name. Great book, The Wind-Up Girl. Let's see, number 12 would be The Late Night Conversation, the book that I wanted to discuss. So this would be two books. And it would be, the reason why is because of their similarity. They're both set in South America. They're both sort of historical fiction. They're both horror. They both deal with old societies and dark secrets and deep manipulation, like deep state manipulation. Not deep state, deep world, really. Cultural manipulation over centuries. The one would be Our Share of the Night by Maria Enriquez. I love that book so much. Slow burn, sinister, really compelling story. And then the other one would be The Red Unicorn by Simon Oches. Sorry about his name. That book, similar feeling, much more action, a little more horror. And it would be really fun to read those with somebody and then sit and talk about the similarities and the differences and what the authors were trying to accomplish with that funky, strange theme. This is really good stuff. All right, the last one, I think 13 is the last one. Or no, that might have been the last one. Oh, look at that. I did it. Library on legs. Even though I'm sitting here, my legs are, right there. That's, one of my legs. There's some legs. Can't see any of these legs. Sorry. This is my nightclub. And that was really fun. And I'm sorry it took me so long. And BellTube, you rock. So thanks. Bye.